What are your predominant thoughts? As humans, we have up to 60,000 thoughts per day. Some of those are bound to be negative. Problems come up, issues arise, we have things happen, and those negative thoughts are going to come in. We can't play goalie to them. But it's when we find ourselves dwelling, lamenting, and mulling the same thing over and over in our head where it starts to become a true energy drain. And that's what I want to talk about today. Those negative emotions where it's draining our energy. It could have been something at work that happened. It could have been an interpersonal relationship issue. Things will come up, problems will happen. We can't avoid that. Right, Shiva? We can't avoid problems happening. Shiva knows. What can we do when we are running the same kind of a program almost? What can we do about that? It's like burning a hole, like a little hot coal, and it's burning a hole in our energy and our soul. I think the first thing that's easiest to do is to kind of take a step back and be the observer of your thoughts. So why am I thinking this? Why am I worrying so much? Why am I so upset and bent out of shape about this issue that I had? So start by being outside of yourself, observing the thought. What's happening here and why am I so upset about this? So start by getting to the root of the problem or issue. Then can we unpack it a little further? Now that I'm the observer and I'm here, let's use an interpersonal relationship as an example. So I was with my friend. She said something that upset me deeply. It triggered something in me, and I was really upset about it. I didn't say anything at the time because I didn't want to start a big thing or create conflict, right? We've all done that. We stuff it down for the time being. But this is day 3, and I'm still thinking about this issue, and it's draining my energy. What can I do about it? I can call her, meet with her, and talk it out. That would be ideal, because then we're clearing the air, and she knows where I'm coming from. I could also pull out a memory of the 100 times my friend showed up for me, stood by me, was there for me. I can focus on that and say that's how she shows up most of the time. So I'm going to hold on to that. I probably took her the wrong way, and I'm going to let go of that little whatever she said that rubbed me the wrong way. I've heard that 50% of the time we take people the wrong way. That means 50% of the time we're upset or we feel hurt. That person didn't mean it or they didn't mean it in that way, but we took it in and we got upset by it. That's a good statistic to remember as we go through our lives dealing with emotions. Sometimes these negative emotions, as I said earlier, can just bring our vibe down and really drain us. There are little tricks and hacks we can do to help this, to aid this, to raise our vibe a little bit. People are going to disappoint us. Problems are going to happen. Issues are going to arise. I think we're here on this planet. I think this is school, and we're here to learn lessons. But that doesn't mean it has to take our energy and take our vibe over. So again, if we find ourselves in a negative loop, we can take some type of action. Maybe it's a call you have to make. Maybe there's a problem happening and there's a call you have to make, some action you need to take toward that. Take that small action and then take another one the next day. If it's an interpersonal relationship, we talked about how you can talk it out, try to move forward, or remember some great memory of a time that person showed up for you in a big way. So I guess what I'm trying to say is either squash it and move on or talk it out with them. But letting that hot coal burn you and take your energy, it's not awesome. We all do this. 60,000 thoughts in a day. Some of those are going to be negative. I want to leave you with one last little hack trick, little cool thing you can do. If you're having a day where you're feeling particularly down, confidence is lacking, tired, and you need to get your vibe raised quickly, here's a cool thing to do, especially if you're in a negative loop about yourself. So I'm switching gears a little here. Think of a time where you crushed it, you were the champion, you got the winning goal, you scored the winning basket. What's your time where you did something amazing like that? You should have a drawer, picture a dresser drawer full of these moments where you triumphed, you crushed it at work, you made the winning basket, etc. Fill in the blanks. What are your times where you shined and you felt great about yourself? So if you're having a day where you're feeling down, you're in this worry loop, open that drawer and pull out one of these great memories where you were amazing and you crushed it. When you do this, picture that moment, picture that time where you triumphed, but picture it with the brightest colors, the most vivid colors, the brightest lights. Bring yourself right back there. Just for a minute or two. It doesn't have to take a long time. But keep these little tricks and hacks in your bag of tricks. There are things we can do to raise our vibration, to stop that pattern of negative thinking. We're going to talk more in upcoming videos about our subconscious mind and how that affects us. So more to come on how our thoughts affect our reality. In the meantime, think about what you're thinking about and take action where needed. All right, you guys, blessings. Thanks so much for listening. I'll see you on the next one.